The truth is in the results. That's what's true. The truth is in the results. So if your map of the world is delivering you the results you want, don't change the map. If you're not getting the results you want, go, hang on, I might need to get a new map. I might need to correct this map. Making sense? So the truth is in the results. So if you're producing a result in any aspect of your life and it's working, keep doing it. Just fine-tune it to improve it even more. If it's not working, go, hang on. The first step, jot this down, the first step to creating change. You want to know what it is? You can change anything in your life. The first step you need to know. Close, starts with an A. Awareness. The first step, awareness. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're aware that what you're doing isn't working, we know the definition of insanity is, to keep on doing the same thing but expecting a different result. If we become aware we're doing something that's not working, we can go, hello, it's not working, I'm now aware, I'm going to change my approach. And that's often enough to change. A lot of people in our society have this attitude that, Jamie, I'm not really into money. Money's not important. I'm not materialistic. And that is their belief system. Now, people can believe whatever they want, but I don't quite buy that story when people say that. I think they're feeding me some what? They're feeding me some BS. Actually, they're feeding themselves BS, but they've fed themselves that much BS all their life that they think it is true. When people say one thing and do another, it's called incongruent. So in this sense, and they're not even aware of what they're saying is not accurate. They're not even aware that the map they've got in front of them is a Victorian road map. It's not going to help them get to Sydney. They're simply not aware. Awareness is enough to create a change in many cases. Let me give you an example. I'll say to these people now, first of all, let me get it clear. My belief system is this, that I believe money is important, but it's certainly not the most important thing. Who would agree with that? I think that family, time with family, health, doing a career you love, not for the money, relationships, life in general, all those things are far more important and valuable than money. However, I'm not deluded either to think this. If we don't master money in our society, guess what happens? Money is pushed to the top priority. We have less time. We sacrifice family time. We sacrifice our health from stress, etc. We sacrifice relationships. We sacrifice career because we do it more for the money than we do for the love of it. And those things are pushed down. I'm aware of that. So the people that say to me, they'll go, Jamie, I'm not really into money. I'm not materialistic. Money's not important. I say, okay, well, let's test this theory, shall we? Because that's all it is. It is a theory. So here's what we'll do. Here's what I want you to do. Go down to Woolworths, okay, or Safeway or Coles, wherever. And I want you to load up the shopping trolley, fill it up to the brim, and then push it up to the checkout operator, okay? And then just say, you know what? I'm not into money. Actually, money's not even important. I'm not materialistic, and continue to push it out the door. You may not be into money, but guess what? The rest of the world is. I want you to jot this down. Jot this down. Are you ready? Money is important. Write it down. I know for some of you it's hard. Jamie, write it down. Money is important. Because the same people that are saying it's not, what do they dedicate their life to the pursuit of? What do they have to do every Monday morning? The same people say money's not important, but they have to dedicate most of their life in working for money. They're in a state of denial. They're in a cultural hypnosis. And you know when they've seen a hypnotist, they're able to hypnotize someone? They're hypnotized. A cultural trance. So they're telling themselves one thing, but they're doing the opposite. The first step to creating change is get out of cultural hypnosis. And see the world for what it is. We don't want to see the world for worse than what it is. We don't want to see it for better than what it is with rose-colored glasses. We just want to see our situation in life for what it actually is. True? See what it is, because if we're honest and accurate with ourselves, then we can plot a path to where we want to go. But if we're looking at the wrong map, we're just going to get lost, and we're never going to get where we want to go because we have these filters, this cultural hypnosis that is holding us back. Who's following what I'm saying here? Now, that might be a little bit tough on some people out there, but if we want to get results and do something differently, if we want to change some things in our life, guess what we have to do? Change some things in our life. No shit, Dick Tracy. But it's like we have to change some things. And a lot of people are like, yeah, I want to do this. Like when I first went to my first millionaire mentor to ask for help, I was trying to convince him that I was committed. And I was saying, and he asked me a simple question. He said, how much are you saving? And I was like, yeah, going into my whole story, excuses and blame and why I wasn't saving. He said, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I thought you said you were committed. So I was saying one thing, yeah, I'm committed. Yeah, I'd like to be a millionaire one day. Yeah. All talk and what? No action. I was BSing myself. It wasn't until he was actually brutally honest with me, brutally honest, and had me be honest with myself before things changed. And I see most of society, yeah, they want to be millionaires. Like, who doesn't want to be a millionaire if we're actually honest with it? All the people say, oh, I'm not really into money. Guess what they buy every week? Lotto tickets, okay? Lotto tickets. I don't want to be a millionaire, but I'll buy lotto tickets, okay? Jot this down. Live in hope, and you'll die in desperation. We don't want to hope one day we win lotto. If you're serious about becoming wealthy, rule this out. Ever buy another lotto ticket ever again, and you deserve someone to kick you up the butt, basically. Do never buy lotto tickets ever again. Promise me that? If you want to become wealthy. It is the dumbest thing you could ever do for your subconscious mind, because what you're really saying, oh, just in case I can't do it myself, hopefully I'll win lotto. That'll be the easy way out. For most people, they think lotto will solve their problems. All I need to solve my financial problems is money. That's what most people think. But statistically, people that do win lotto 3 to 7 years old, what are most of them? Are they better off or worse off financially? Many of them are actually worse off. They thought they needed the money, and money would solve all their problems. So many people delude themselves, think that money will solve all their problems. Okay? I kind of like Tony Robbins' definition, at least allow you to arrive at your problems in style. Okay, you can pull up in a limousine, a Learjet, etc. So I think if you're going to have problems in life, it's better to have problems of having too much money than having problems of not enough money. Who would agree with that? Okay, but it's also a delusion to think money's going to solve all our problems. So a lot of people think, I just need $1 million. But what they actually need is something different to that. All they actually need is this. 80% of what it takes to be financially successful in anything is a thing called what? Mindset, psychology, our thinking around money. Only 20% is what I was after in the beginning. I was after my mentor. He's like, maybe you should read go to some motivational seminars. Maybe you should read some books and change your thinking. I'm like, yeah, I've done all that before. Just show me the money. Just show me the money. I need the money. I got to pay rent next week. So I was focused on the 20%, which is the strategies, the mechanics. The strategies, the mechanics, okay? And that's all I was focused on. I was neglecting this. And guess what? What do most people do? What do you think they neglect? They neglect the mindset. They're like, yeah, whatever, just show me the money. Just give me the $1 million lotto ticket. Just give me the windfall. And unless they change this, they're not only not going to attract the other things that they want. For instance, we've seen many people in society that they've got more income or more net worth than their level of personal development. So you want to jot this down. Very rarely will your level of income or net worth exceed your level of personal development. Very rarely. And if it does, it'll usually mess up your life.